Hey y'all. Well, we are on a trip right now and we're super excited because we are actually, it's a little bit of a surprise, but we're headed to go and get a new dairy cow for the farm.
No, we have A2 jerseys. We have one cow. She's about to have a calf. Her name is Happy. And we actually have a calf. Her name is Stella. And we did have another cow, and it turned out that she had a disease called Johne's, and we ended up having to euthanize her. So we're on our way to go get a new one, a replacement. And we're really excited. We love the jerseys. We love the cows. We weren't sure we were going to like it when we started the farm, whether we were going to enjoy having milk cows or not, but it turns out we really do.
So if you're new to our channel, welcome. I'm Shelly and this is Rich. After 25 years of being in the Air Force, Rich served as a fighter pilot and a strategist. And after we got done with that, we left Washington, D.C. in the Department of Defense and started building a farm. And an intricate part of our farm, turns out, are our A2 Jersey dairy cows. We absolutely love them.
When we lost one of them, it was in late fall last year, we lost one. And we had to make a tough decision. It's really hard on your emotions, especially with the dairy cows. They become really a part of the family because you're with them at least once a day, if not twice a day, every day. So we had to make a decision on whether or not we were going to replace her or whether we would just go down to one cow and stay there.
So after some time with only one cow, we've just really been thinking about it, and we really came to the conclusion that we enjoyed having 2 cows worth of milk. If we're going to go out to the barn and we're going to milk a cow, it just seems more productive to milk 2 cows. Enough milk for our family and several more families within the community. And it really brought us joy last year having a significant amount of extra milk to sell to our local community who was looking for raw A2 Jersey milk.
We actually had quite a few families that really need A2 milk. They're unable to digest the milk that you get in a normal grocery store. So we were able to provide milk to quite a few families, to include some children, local kids that weren't able to have milk without it. So we really just decided that we would go ahead and get another one. She won't probably have her calf. We'll find out a little more details when we pick her up, but she probably won't have a calf for a few more months. So we won't have a whole lot of milk for a while, but we definitely wanted to just make sure that we had the ability to produce more milk than just one cow.
The farmer that we purchased our first 2 dairy cows from was just absolutely super gracious to us and offered one of her next set of heifers. She offered us one at a very good price, and we knew we wanted to replace it. And when she called and said that they were ready, she called 2 days ago and said that they were going to be ready. We took the opportunity and cleared our calendar to make sure that we could have the time to come over here. She's right here local near our hometown, and go and pick up our new farm member.
I mentioned that our last one had a disease called Johne's. It's a really bad disease, and it affects quite a few dairy cattle, especially in the United States. It's one that passes, it's a bacteria that passes from mother to calf, and it causes them to really lose condition, and they just get really, really sick to the point where you have to put them down, and it's very contagious. So it's something that you really got to be careful with, and so we didn't take any chances with it. When we found out that our last one was positive for that disease, we had to get her off of the farm immediately. So it's something that farmers, anytime you have cattle, it's a possibility that you have to deal with a disease like Johne's, and Obviously, we were hoping that we would never have to, and were really devastated when it happened to us.
So the moment that we had to make the decision to put down one of our prize princess members of the farm, her name was Betty. When we had to put her down, that was by far the hardest thing that we've done in our farm journey so far. Well, that brings us to today, which is a happy moment.
Yeah.
That we're excited to be able to replace Betty. We're excited to be adding that family member back to our farm. And so we're going to continue to drive. We're going to get there, go and pick her out of the entire bunch. The person who is the farmer, she's giving us basically our pick of the litter, if you will. And we're going to go and pick her out, and we'll bring you guys along after we get her picked out and loaded up, and then we'll get her back home and introduce you guys to her first. And we have a special request for you guys, so stick around to the end of the video so you guys can help us out a little bit.
By the time we got back last night, it was dark. So we got her some water and some hay on the trailer, and she spent the night on the trailer. So what we're doing now, we're standing in front of what we call our calming pen. It's really, really important to have a place to put animals when they first come to your farm. What we did with the calming pen is we used cattle panels and T-posts to build an actual physical barrier so that they can come off of the trailer onto our farm and just stay in a place and calm down. We use a lot of electric fencing on our farm, and a lot of times the animals that are coming aren't used to the electric fencing yet. So this gives us a place to hold them with a physical barrier, and in here we'll even train her how to use or how to stay behind the electric fencing that we use.
We have this pen broken up into two sections. She's going to be in the section that we're standing in right now. And behind me, you see Happy and Stella. They are over there awaiting their
new friend.
They were up here. They saw us coming up here with the trailer, so they met us up here. They were already up here. Super easy to put them in. We just pushed them into the pen and locked them into the other side. So there are actually two full sides to this pen with a door in the middle if we need to open it up when we're ready for them to meet one another. Hi. Hello, pretty girl. Oh yeah, I'm just hungry.
Jersey.
Jerseys, always hungry.
That was a
Goodness,
different
Happy.
noise.
Welcome to the farm. So this new girl is bred. She is about 2.5 months bred. She's almost 2 years old. She is an A2A2 Jersey. And as far as we're concerned, she'll be here for ever.
And she's bred to a registered A2A2 bull also.
Right.
Jersey, yeah.
So you can see, fantastic way to introduce them to a new piece of ground. A nice pen. I don't know that, yeah, she's been around dogs.
Yeah.
A nice pen for them to walk around in. They're very secure. They can start to feel safe on the farm. She'll find her water right over there. Yep, already found her water.
If you notice, we haven't called her anything other than the new cow or the bred heifer.
Right.
We need a name.
So what we would like is for you guys to help us name her. If you would, leave a comment and throw out some name ideas. We'll pick a bunch of them, put them in a hat, and reveal it in, I don't know, maybe next video.
Yeah, so just a reminder, we have Happy and Stella are the other two A2A2 jerseys that we have here on the farm. So we need somebody, a name to...
I don't know, that goes with that.
It goes with Happy and Stella.
Yeah. Okay. Well, thank you guys for hanging out with us and meeting our newest princess on the farm. And we look forward to finding out what her name's going to be.
Woohoo!
And until next time, bye y'all.
Bye, y'all.